I'd like to greet all human beings with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. That's for all human beings all around the world. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you are the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you like me, my YouTube videos, or not. It doesn't matter if you're light-skinned or dark-skinned. I greet all of you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today happened to be Tuesday, October the 22nd, 2019. The time being probably, I think about 9:34 a.m. This is part 2 of Raymond Lewis Ivy YouTube video titled, Is there a positive future for blacks in Charleston, Missouri? I try to report stuff that the local newspapers like this one here and the other local newspapers here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County won't report. This is the Mississippi County Times newspaper for Tuesday, which is last week, October the 15th, 2019. We're not going to even talk about the open house on the police department, but I want to show you this here. Somebody told me about this here. The guy to the left lived down the street from me, about 3 or 4 blocks down. Patrick Farmer. They was telling me we found that we got I ain't gonna say found it because we haven't had black mayors here before, but he's the mayor here now. When I first met him, when I came down here, it's Patrick Farmer that is to the left. When I first moved down here in 1996, I believe he might have been the dog catcher at first. Then I believe he became a police officer with a gun, because I used to play a softball with him, one of the a couple of the Missouri State highway patrols, and a few other people. We used to play softball against, go around playing softball against people. But anyway, for some reason, he was no longer a police officer and he became a dispatcher. All of them up under this guy here. Let me see if I can get my finger on him. This guy here, Chief Director Robert Hearns, in the green and the brown. But anyway, normally people, but I guess in small towns like this here, the city council, they elect the mayor. I did a little research. They said a mayor, you get 1 year, but the city council, not the people, elect. If the city council elect you as mayor, then you're doing what the city council wants you to do and not the people. The guy in the middle, Keith Russell, Officer Keith Russell, let's see what they saying. They said Charleston Public Safety Officer Keith Russell Center was recognized as Employee of the Quarter. I'm assuming for the last 3 months, 4 quarters in a year. Pictured presenting the award was Mayor Patrick Farmer to the left, and Charleston Public Safety Director Bobby Hearns, or Robert Hearns is his name. Robert Hearns is the chief of police. When I first came down, he was a lieutenant. I know for a fact that he is corrupted and he don't mind writing false reports. I know he don't mind lying. The same with this guy that's getting this award, Keith Russell. I'm gonna give you a brief insight of Keith Russell. April the 14th, on Saturday, April the 14th of 2018, about 8:30 a.m., I was in my front yard, and right up here and right across the street a loose pit bull was attacking me. I videoed it from my security cameras. Once I was able to get the pit bull off of me, about 8:41, I called the Charleston, Missouri Police Department 911 and told them what was going on. 9 something passed by after the pit bull and gone. No police show up. For that whole day, no police show up. I went down to the police department and asked the dispatcher, did she send somebody to my house? And she told me she did. Keith Bittford. Keith Bittford is a police on the Charleston Police Department. I know he don't like me, and surely I don't like him because I don't like the way he conducts stuff. You'll see him in some of my YouTube videos when I called the police, and you could see him just laughing, you know, like it's a joke. But the dispatcher told me she sent him. Then the chief of police here to your right, he said she made a mistake. And I asked him to let me get a printout, which I had a right to get a printout of the police dispatch record. And I got it, and it surely said the same thing as the dispatcher told me. She dispatched to Keith Bittford. She gave him his badge number, which I have all that, and his card number that particular day. When she dispatched him, this guy that they giving this award to, when you see people in these newspapers, most times, 90% of the time, with the city or law enforcement officials here that's getting these awards, even these people in these groups, NAACP, 9 out of 10 times, they haven't earned anything, not in the black community. But anyway, this individual here in the center that's getting this award, they tried to make up or cover up for Keith Bittford and said that he came by my house, and show you how ignorant these individuals is, and they think all blacks is stupid, or they think all blacks to do everything that they said, like these elite black leaders down here to do, follow their command. I don't follow their command. I go with what's right. I don't care what color they is. But this man claimed that he came back, and I say, when? I asked him when. He said about an hour later. I showed the detective. I showed somebody from ATF. I showed somebody from the county, my security cameras, showing that this man or no police from the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, no car came down Vine Street, past my house or to my house. They don't even have a report made. Then he claimed it was a little later than that. They worked 12-hour shifts. We looked at the whole, I gave him the whole 12-hour shift and showed him. Then the chief of police told me it was a mix-up that the dispatcher sent Keith Bittford to a funeral. How you gonna mix up a funeral to a man being attacked by a pit bull? Then she said at the time that the pit bull was attacking me, it was a burglary at the Family Dollar store here on Vine Street, down the street from me, and Main Street, which is the dividing line for east and west. Found out later somebody had just threw a brick in there. Wasn't no burglary. You see what I'm saying? But the bottom line, didn't no police come at all. And let me show you something else about Robert Hearns. When my house got shot up in 2014, August, I believe it was the 29th of 2014, when they was out here shooting on this street, right across the street from this same sub police station. They were shooting on this corner, and some people was right here. They were shooting from here, and some was hiding behind my bushes. They were shooting at the people down there, and the people down there was shooting here, and my house got hit 5 times. No police in this substation, so ain't nothing really gonna be done. But let me tell you this here. When the news people from KFVS 12, a guy by the last name of Cruz, I think he's out of Southern Illinois, but he worked for KFVS 12. He came right here, and I got it on my YouTube videos as you look at it. And with the one with the dog attacking me, you look up Charleston, Missouri activist attacked by pit bull on his own property, and you will see it. You look up Charleston, Missouri activist house being shot up, you will see the bullet holes and everything. But what I want to show you is, now when the news people interviewed me, I got the video I had, because I knew they was gonna cut stuff out. So my youngest daughter, she was videoing as they was videoing and interviewing me. And I told them, I said, if this closed police substation was occupied, they wouldn't have been on that corner shooting. But this chief of police, let me give you history on his family. His uncle, Warren Hearns, may rest in peace, was the governor here. Warren Hearns' wife, which is Robert Hearns' auntie, she was a state representative. Both of them Democrats. Neither one of them voted for Obama. All you got to do is look up the history. But that's their preference. If he ran again, I wouldn't vote for him or his wife. But anyway, Robert Hearns, he didn't get on the camera when my house got shot up, because a couple other places got shot up the same day. He didn't get on camera, but he told the news people that he didn't have the finance, or the city didn't have the finance, who he worked for, to man this place or to have it open. Now, he didn't have the finance. But after that happened, he was in a newspaper giving Susanna Wesley Learning Center, white-ran organization, get government money from the United States Justice Department, get millions of dollars a year. And Shiny Light church here on right down the street from Susanna Wesley on Marshall Street, white-ran church by a preacher. He had money to get in. But not only that, he had the police department on the white side of town, windows redid, I believe they bulletproof, doors redid. Now, this year, still right now going on, I showed you a video of it in part one of the Is There a Future for Blacks in Charleston, Missouri? Showed you where they remodeling the police station uptown in the white neighborhood. They got money to do that, but they ain't got money to open this here. Not only that, I showed you when we went around the corner from there, you see a few cars up under a carport that only protects the top of the car. He said that's for the snow. You go to Chicago or any other police department, the cars is not in a garage, they're in a parking lot. Snow, rain, and everything else hit it. But he don't have any money to open this. This is in the black neighborhood. Then he had the audacity to say, if it was open, it wouldn't deter crime. How many people think if the police was there on August the 30th or 29th of 2014, occupying this unoccupied police substation, that these guys would have been on this corner, right a corner, catty corner to it, and behind these bushes shooting at each other? Only a fool would say that they think that they would still be doing it. But no, not just the shed, I mean the carport, but when we went around there across the street from the carport, you got a new a fire station and a new fire truck, but you don't have money. You see, you don't have money to put nothing in the black community. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't care what happens in the black community. When that store could claim that store was being burglarized, here it is, you worried about a property or a window being busted in a store, and you're not worried about a man or a black man being attacked by a pit bull in his front yard. You see what I'm saying? You worried about a new firehouse and a new fire truck, and y'all can't even put out fires. You're poorly trained. You worried about a carport, but you ain't worried about the safety of the people on the black community. Like I said, they got a black mayor, but I don't care what color the mayor is. If the mayor living right on this side of town all these years, you see what I'm saying? What is you gonna do about trying to get better safety for blacks in this community? This is part 2. Peace be still.